Hello and welcome to another episode of Beers and Bets. It is Super Bowl Sunday, and I cannot tell you how excited I am for this matchup. It is going to be a fun game. I am from Missouri, as most of you know if you follow me. I'm taking on the Chiefs. I've taken them on since the Rams left, and Kansas City was like, hey, come join our fans. So that indeed we did. My house now is all Chiefs fans, and so I've got my money on the Chiefs. Just like that, that is my pick. I'm not doing spreads. It is going to be a down to the final whistle, down to the final play. Any quarterback can win. In this Super Bowl, we've got Tom Brady, who's got six, looking for his seventh ring, and we've got Mahomes looking for his second. He did it last year. He's looking to do it again. And these are the two quarterbacks that I would not bet against. And they're going up against each other in the Super Bowl. It is going to be an unreal game. So I am looking forward to it. Like I said, I have my money on the Chiefs money line. I think they can do it, but also it wouldn't surprise me one way or the other. So because I am a Chiefs fan, since I'm all in on it, I'm going with my Chiefs on the money line. That being said, there are so many picks in this Super Bowl that I love. Super Bowl Sunday is a sports bettor's favorite day of the year solely because there are prop bets galore. There are so many prop bets out there on every little thing that you can do. One second, my little light that I have set up fell over. Sorry about that. That won't be edited out. We do this all unscripted. So there are so many prop bets out there, from how long will the anthem go to what color Gatorade will be poured on the winning coach. There's just so many. To explain how many there are, one of my good friends, he woke me up this morning about 6:30. Well, I was already up this morning, but about 6:30 this morning he called me, and he's been sports betting for about 6-8 months now. And he called me and he's like, man, I don't even know what to do. He's like, there are so many bets. He's like, I can bet on anything I want. And that's how Super Bowl goes. There are so many bets out there, so many fun things, from commercials to the halftime show to coaches to players. It's not just will Tyreek Hill have 90 plus receiving yards. No, now we're talking what commercial is going to be shown first. Anheuser-Busch, what Anheuser-Busch product will be shown first in a commercial? Bud Light, Mick Ultra, the Bud Light Seltzer. By the way, I've got Bud Light in that. And that's one of the bets I'm taking. Also, shout out to Budweiser. You can't really see that logo, but shout out to Budweiser from St. Louis. They are not doing a Clydesdale commercial this year. The Budweiser Clydesdales will remain in the stables. When I first heard it, I was a little bummed out. A lot of people bummed out, but I have to give them a shout out. They're representing our city well. They're representing their company well, and the money that they normally spend on that Budweiser Clydesdale commercial, the money that they normally spend on that, they are taking it and donating it to COVID relief. So I just want to give a big, big, big shout out. I see you, Budweiser. We're drinking your beer. We've got you. Thank you for all you do, not only for the St. Louis community, but for the U.S., for this COVID relief. Everything you do out there, thank you for that. So on that note, now let's dive into Super Bowl Sunday. There is a lot. I've had a lot of people ask me what I'm taking, what my bets are, what my props are that I like, and there's so many. If I put every bet that I wanted out there, I would need to take out a personal loan, because it's a day we all dream of as sports bettors. It's so much fun. So I actually am on MyBookie for a lot of these props. FanDuel, I have a couple on there that I used, but MyBookie has a lot more props, in my opinion, that you can go deep on. So I went ahead and went on my MyBookie account and placed my prop bets through MyBookie. So I have MyBookie up. I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to pull up my MyBookie, and we're going to walk through the tens of thousands prop bets that there are. So here is MyBookie. And if you don't know, mybookie.ag, doesn't matter where you are, you can get your bets in. You don't have to be in Illinois, Ohio, Colorado, wherever it is. So like I placed them here in St. Louis. That being said, front page, just what I pulled up, we're starting off strong here. Urban Dictionary, will a coach have a dick nose in the first quarter? And according to Urban Dictionary, a dick nose is a person whose nose is exposed outside the mask while he wears it. And if this isn't the most 2021, 2020 COVID prop bet that you could get, I don't know what is, because we have all seen the grief about wearing the mask down around the chin diaper. We've all seen the different ways, unique ways people are wearing their mask, and this has to be one of the funniest ones I've seen, solely because they've made a actual term on Urban Dictionary for it. And not only have they made the term, but MyBookie, you can bet on the term on if a coach will have a dick nose or not. It's more than likely. We've all seen it on the sidelines. They're up and down with their masks. Very likely. If it's me, I'm going to go ahead and throw yes on that. I haven't, because like I said, I picked and choose what props I wanted to take, and that one just didn't make the cut, but I love that prop. I love how it's phrased. I love everything about it. So I'm going to go yes on it. I think it's going to be a fun one to watch. If you guys are on these props like I am, it makes the game so much more fun to watch. And that's what I think we're all on it for. So that's going to be really fun to watch for. Tom Brady, will he be screaming at his teammates? And will Tom Brady throw a sideline tantrum? It's Super Bowl. Emotions are high. Brady's done it before, not in the Super Bowl. I think it's very likely that he could get on his teammates, especially if, Mahomes and the Chiefs, if the Chiefs defense makes a couple stands, or if the Bucks defense isn't making their stands. I think he very well could throw a tantrum there. I mean, they've got everything on here. Everything that you could want, you can bet on. And so we're not going to dive into everything. We're going to dive into some of the fun ones, some of the ones that I have picked, and we're going to go from there. So that being said, let me scroll through here, and we're going to start from the beginning. Super Bowl coin toss. I am on heads. A lot of people say tails. I'm on heads because my nickname, my last name is Federspiel, and growing up I've gone by J-Feds. So whenever it's come to me calling a coin toss, I do heads feds. It rhymes. It's a heads. I don't know why these prop bets aren't pulling up. 1 second here, momentarily. There it is. Coin toss. It's loading. So while it loads, basically, I don't even really need to go into this. They're basically even odds at like minus 105 if it doesn't want to pull it up. I go heads. A lot of people going tails. A couple other people I know going heads. It's a toss-up. Just something fun to get into the game from the beginning, watching the game, cheering on the outcome of a coin flip. Um, After that, I've got in the national anthem. Let's see if I can find the anthem. These words are so small, and yeah, we're gonna we're gonna try to figure it out where the anthem is. I know I saw it on here. There it is. I know I saw it on here before I loaded this all up. And now my bookie does not want to load. So since we are having some, try to reload. We'll see if it works. Doesn't seem like it wants to work. All right. Well, I'm just gonna pull off my bookie. On my bookie, I've got the prop bet that Eric Church will be wearing a leather jacket. It's his go-to leather jacket, sunglasses, usually like a white tee, something of that sort. So I've got him wearing a leather jacket. Jasmine, the other performer singing the anthem with Eric Church, I've got her showing breast cleavage with her outfit. It's a fun prop bet. Last year I made money off of J Lo. It said, "Will J Lo show ass cleavage?" And in parentheses it said butt cheek or plumber's crack. And I just found it funny that that's how they phrased it. So I took it and won. So I'm 1 for 1 on my cleavage bets, hoping to go 2 for 2, hoping that Jasmine comes out, shows what she's got, and does the national anthem some justice along with Eric Church, which I think without a doubt will be a good performance for sure. Another bet that I do have is that I'm pretty confident in is the Gatorade color bath, the color of the Gatorade at the end of the game that they dump on the coach. I've got orange. It's a plus 200, good odds on it. The reason I go orange is I learned this about 3-4 years ago when I was starting the sports bet. Apparently with orange, it is the most rehydrating. There's the most electrolytes in orange, and most professional sports teams will have orange Gatorade on the side of, for their Gatorade drink. And then, so most of the time, I think I'm like 2 for 3 on that. With Super Bowl picks, I always pick orange, and I know last year it was orange. So I'm going orange again. Why not? It makes sense. Let's do it. It's orange. The other one I've got, as far as commercials go, it said I told you this one, what Anheuser-Busch product will be shown first. I've got Bud Light just because they've got the Bud Light Night, they've got the Dilly Dilly, they've got several that they'll come out with, I'm sure. And I think Bud Light will make the appearance first of any of them, just because it is the biggest product they have, besides the Budweiser that they're not showing this year, as I've stated. So going through, I could go through this all day, but it's a fun day. Super Bowl, you get to go out there. If you don't even know what you're doing with sports betting, there's bets out there that you can do solely to get you involved. Like I said, from coin toss to the halftime show to the anthem to the final. It said, will Tom Brady's wife be shown? How many times will she be shown during the podcast? I'm not really going to dive into a lot of the player props because I'm personally don't know how this game is going to go. The over-under is 56.5, and Super Bowls are known for their notoriously slow start, while players and coaches kind of have a feeling out process. So usually first half unders are the way to go. However, in here you've got two teams. Well, you've got the Chiefs, who were just here last year. You've got Brady, who has been here more than any other quarterback in history. These two know what it's like to be here, and these two thrive in those situations. So therefore, I'm staying away from player props. I'm staying away from the under overs, just because I really want to sit back and enjoy this game. And also because of all those other prop bets, I want to take advantage of those and get in on some of the fun Super Bowl props versus the player props that we see every week that we can bet on. Um, with that being said, yeah, I think that over can hit easily. I think these two could easily put up, a 38 to 31 score. I have no doubt about that. But it's Super Bowl. Defenses make some plays. Next thing you know, you're hitting that under. Um, I'm going to stay away from player props. I'm not touching player props this week. I'm not touching the under over. These are two quarterbacks that are going to go out. They're going to put on a show. And no matter what, it's going to be a good game. So sit back, grab a beer. I've got my Bud Select. If you're in the St. Louis area, grab your Bud Select, grab your Budweiser, Bud Light seltzers, whatever it is you may be drinking, Natty Light, Busch Light, whatever you may be drinking. Crack one open, sit back, enjoy this game. Let's make some money. I will be posting my picks as well on Twitter at chasing_bets. And you can see from there my picks that I have made myself. So sit back, relax. It's going to be a fun day. There may be a few live betting odds that I may hop on depending on kind of what we're feeling out. So stay tuned. Stay on my Twitter page. That's where you'll find those live picks as we go through, live updates, anything that you may want to know. Fun commercials, whatever it may be. So we will be having a very active day today. Let's make some money. Let's stay in the green. And happy Super Bowl to everyone. All right. Thank you guys. Love you guys.